Uneducated Sports Talk, and we're going to break down live our Week 14 recap and headlines of the NFL season. You all know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Let's go. Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, once again with the lovely PJ in the building, y'all. How you guys feeling? Thank y'all. I see we got a lot of viewers already, man. We just came back from a fantastic NBA game. The New York Knicks, the Golden State Warriors. We just did it live. Steph Curry just broke the record for most three-pointers made in NBA history. That was awesome. But now our concentration is right back onto football. The NFL season right now is still king, and we're doing our Week 14 picks and predictions. Headlines. Week 15 picks predictions is tomorrow. So we got Diego in the building. We got John Clements in the building. And we have Marcus' Grassy Posse in the house. Marcus, what is good with you guys? Thank y'all for the love and support as always, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. And if you want to, subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk. We're going to break down the entire Week 14 of our the recap and the headlines too. A lot of big news, a lot of injuries to go over, a lot of big plays. We have a brand new leader in the NFC. The Grassy Posse might know or be familiar with that team. So we'll break it all down and a lot more. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. You see the Week 14 record, huh, TJ? You see the Week 14 record. We went 10-4. Guys, weeks 8 through 11, I was under 500. 4 straight weeks in a row. 8, 9, 10, 11. It was horrible, horrendous. But weeks 12, 13, and 14, we are right back on track. Week 14, I went 10-4. Overall record, 120, 87, and 1. So not that bad, man. TJ Tracy, I think your voice needs to rest. It kind of does. It kind of does, but I'll be okay, though. I'll be just fine. Our Cash App leader is $15 from Diego. Go Broncos, RIP, Demaryius Thomas. If you want to donate to the Cash App, it is $ Uneducated Sports Talk. Also, our Streamlabs donation leader is $100 from Tom Grassi. And if you want to donate to the Streamlab, just go to the descriptions down below and hit that Streamlabs link. That way you can donate whatever you want to the chat. Thank y'all for the love and the support as always. Let's get right into our Week 14 recap. We started off with a banger. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And mind you guys, this entire schedule, it was a lot of 50-50 games. And that makes for interesting content. It makes for interesting games all across the board. Pittsburgh against Minnesota was one of those 50-50 games going into it. But boy, when it started, it felt like 100% Minnesota. They win this one 36-28, and we got this one right. We said that they would win this game, and we got it right. But boy, did they win by the skin of their freaking teeth after going up 29-0. You heard it right. Dalvin Cook came back from injury and said, you know what, guys? That pec, he had a pec injury and a shoulder injury. And you could not tell at all in this game. He ran for over 200 yards in this game with a TD. And I mean, the Steelers could not stop them at all. And funny, the Steelers defense of old has been just historically great defense. Pittsburgh, Chicago, teams like that historically are known for their defense. Not this year for Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin's game, they had some serious work going on for them because they got shredded once again, and they have given up 35 points or more in 3 out of the last 4 games now. The Steelers have. That is not a good look if they want to make it to the AFC playoffs. Right now, they are looking up at a teams in the AFC. Minnesota is a big win, and they needed this win. They need this win. Tia says, already you're weak that bad. Then yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm good now. Good. 36-28. Thanks to Minnesota. And Jefferson started off this game hot. Just he was hot. 7 catches, 79 yards, a touchdown. And he thought he was going to look. The dude had about 14 targets or 15 targets. So he was in line for a big game. Kirk Cousins and just could not connect towards the end of the game. You know that Adam Thielen was out with an ankle injury. Could not come into this Thursday night matchup. But nonetheless, the Vikings did what they had to do to stay in the playoff race. 36-28. The Steelers now are looking up at everyone in the AFC North. And that is not easy to say because the Steelers haven't been that bad in forever. Like during the whole Mike Tomlin era, during the other coach, Bill Cowher era as well. These guys have never looked up at Cleveland, Cincinnati, and of course the Ravens. But I mean, to look up against Cleveland and Cincinnati, that's saying that there might be a change of guard. And when we say change of guard, Big Ben, this is legit his last year. He says in Pittsburgh, but honestly, it's probably his last year in the NFL because when he's looked good, he's looked pretty good, okay? But when he's looked bad, he's looked horrible. He has looked horrible, right? So I do think that in order for the Steelers to get going, they got to get that run game with Najee Harris, stay going well. Also, their wide receivers have got to get better. Johnson's got to get better. Washington's got to get better. But Minnesota did what they had to do. Matter of fact, up 29-0, the Steelers came back and made it 20-29. Thanks to big plays. And then, of course, Kirk Cousins had a big bomb. I believe that was to Osborne, for a big touchdown. The Steelers got it all the way back down, scored a touchdown, got the ball right back, had a chance to win this game or at least tie it. But they threw it to the end zone, and their tight end could not hang on to it as he got hit hard in the end zone. So the Vikings beat up 29-0, win by the skin of their teeth. But we did get this one right, so 1-0 for the good guys, right? Vikings remain in playoff contention, but they have some work to do because they got teams in front of them that are right now playing a little bit better than them. Next game, one of those teams that are not in front, but they're still behind, the New Orleans Saints. My New Orleans Saints, I'm wearing the Cam Jordan jersey right now for the New Orleans Saints. Who that nation? What is up with that nation? But we had a tough time over the last 5 weeks. No wins in 5 weeks now. We went the no-win November, and that is not a great month. No-win November for the Saints. As Markai says, what do you think of Chargers and Packers meet up in the Super Bowl? Herbert and Rodgers is a great matchup. Markai, I would love that. And the AFC is so crazy. If you tell me any team in the AFC, any team, I would believe you right now. I would believe you. Titans, Chiefs, Chargers, Browns, Ravens. I would believe you. I would. But Chargers versus the Packers, that would be a great one. Aaron Rodgers and Justin Herbert, that'd be good. That'd be must-see TV. But the Chargers, we got to see because the Chargers are like night and day. They look so damn good and then they look bad. So we'll see. We'll see. Yo, we got a Cash App donation from Peyton. Once again, he said he didn't want to lose that lead. My boy Peyton, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your last name. Krebsbach, Peyton Krebsbach, once again, with an $18 Cash App donation. So we got to go ahead and put him as the leaderboard right now. Peyton Krebsbach with a $18 Cash App donation. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank you so much, man, for the love. I appreciate that. Let's get it, man. So my boy Diego's got to go for a second, man. But $18, let's put it on there before we continue it. Give me just a moment, y'all. Thank y'all for the love and the support as always, man. I'm just, bro, like you guys are just that good, man. That good. And I will eventually have a better setup to actually have this, go down. I have a better setup. But until then, can I, let's see how I can say his name, man. Peyton. I was like Sean Payton. Speak of Saints, right? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. I think I did it right. I think I did it right. And he's in like I like his color. His color's like orange. Let's go like a little, like a tannish orange kind of thing. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Let's go like a little orange. That's a little bit too orange. You gotta get a little darker orange. Let's put a little dark in there. Let's see. Nah, I need a little pink. Where we at? Let's go back to orange. I think that's better. That's better right there. All right, our new Cash App leader is $18 from Peyton Krasbach. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the love once again, man. Let's go, man. Markai says, I don't see how to donate. No super chat. Sorry, I'm new. Markai, it's all right. If you go into the description box down below, go to the description. I have my Streamlabs link. If you want to donate via Streamlab, also if you want to donate Cash App, my Cash App is $Uneducated Sports Talk. But it's totally up to you. I don't force anybody. I just say what I gotta say and that's it. Like there's no force. But thank you for the love. There is a Streamlab donation in the description. And there's also my Cash App, which is $Uneducated Sports Talk. So let's get to my New Orleans Saints now while we're here. Who Dat Nation? Once again, Peyton, thank you for the $18 Cash App donation. My brother, much love to you, man. Thank you for the love and the support. The New Orleans Saints get a 30-9 victory. What? I know. I apologize. I'm sorry, but I did. Okay, so I went against my New Orleans Saints. I did say the Jets will win this game 18-17. I said this would be an ugly game, nasty and It was still kind of ugly, but it was ugly in a good way for New Orleans. New Orleans got a big 30-9 victory. And you got to remember that the Saints defense has never been bad. It's all about our bad offense. I figured the Jets would get something here and there, a little fluky, and win this game. Taysom Hill and having Alvin Kamara back makes a huge difference for New Orleans Saints. Alvin Kamara, he had about half of our yards. Him and Taysom Hill running went crazy, man. It went crazy. Diego says, I bet, Peyton. Diego says, if you won't donate, remember to like the video, people. Appreciate it, man. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But hit that like button. It means a lot for you, man. So thank y'all for love. But the Saints dominated on defense. It was their cornerbacks pressuring. Now, mind you, there was no Elijah Moore for the Jets, who has become their best wide receiver, the rookie. He's become their best wide receiver. But the Saints, they shut down pretty much Marshawn Lattimore and Adobe, those guys, Devo, those guys shut down Jets wide receivers, and they couldn't go anywhere. Zach Taylor was having a hard time, and you can tell that Robert Saleh was getting very frustrated with the Jets and their style of offense. But kudos to my New Orleans Saints defense. Their defense came up huge and got a big 30-9 victory, which helps them stay in playoff contention. Because if they would have lost this game, I would have threw it all away and said, we're done. Nothing. We're done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. But the Saints do get a big victory. We lost this one. PJ, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I know that I'm a Who Dat Nation for life, but I'm also an analyst. I got to go with my gut feeling and not my heart. Okay, you don't want to hear it? Fine. You don't want to hear it? That's fine. The Saints win, though, 30-9. Who Dat Nation? Who Dat? All day, y'all. So Saints remain in playoff position. The Jets are officially out of the playoffs now. I know it took a while, but they are finally out of the playoffs for real because of the Saints. So Jets, no more. And the Saints, we're still tied with like 12 teams to get in the playoffs. Here we go, y'all. Staying with the NFC South, we have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. And I got this one wrong as well. I got it wrong. The Panthers, enough tenacity. They are also 6-7. But the Falcons look good. And they're just a game away, like everybody else, from the playoffs. But right now, record-wise and matchup-wise, they're in a better spot. They've beaten both the Panthers and the Saints. That's why they're like number 8 or number 9, whatever. I think they're number 8, right? One game, literally one spot from the playoffs. The Falcons did it with Cordell Patterson, who is changing the game now. He's literally a flex player playing in a real NFL game. He's a wide receiver. He's a running back. And he's finally being utilized like he should have been all these years. Because he was a great kick returner for the likes of the Vikings when they drafted him. When he went to, I believe it was Chicago for a second. But guys weren't utilizing him. We knew he wasn't the best route runner. But he has speed and he's very physical. The Falcons said, damn it, he's our newest running back. And now he's officially a running back for the Falcons, and he has done some damage. He is physical at the point of attack, and when he gets going, he has speed for days. Cordell Patterson is making a name for himself and making himself a lot of money for the next foreseeable future as well. Isaiah is in the building. Isaiah Aitken says, with the league more offensive-minded, do you think a dominant defense alone can still lead a team to the Super Bowl like the 2000s Ravens? Yes, and hell yes. Defenses still win championships. Did you see what the Buccaneers did to the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl? Defenses still win championships regardless. I would take a great defense, a la 2000 Ravens defense, with a subpar offense, then have a great offense and a subpar defense. Those things don't have too often. The worst team defensively to win an NFL Super Bowl is your 2009 New Orleans Saints, ranked 20th overall in defense, right? That's the worst we've had. You've never seen someone that was ranked 22nd, 23rd, 25th, 30th to win. No, that doesn't happen. You could be ranked number 1 overall in offense and be 15th ranked in defense, and you can still lose, right? But if you're ranked like number 1 in defense, boy, those teams, we're talking about the 2000 Ravens, talking about the 02 Buccaneers with Brad Johnson. Defenses still win championships regardless. Even in today's offensive-minded NFL, we just saw it as recently as last year where the Buccaneers dominated. And 2 years ago, the 49ers and the Chiefs, when they played, they were 2 of the better defenses in the league as well. Defenses still win championships. Now, Cam Newton is officially the starter, and I thought that was the wrong move by the Panthers. I thought that they should have stuck with P.J. Walker, Mr. XFL himself. They should have stuck with him and had Cam come in for short package situations. Nope, they went fully on Cam Newton. They fired Joe Brady last week for the bye week. They had to have a scapegoat, which I thought was insane. I thought it was insane because Joe Brady is only working with what he has. And if you look in a whole entire nutshell, the Panthers, minus Christian McCaffrey, they have DJ Moore. That is it. That's it. They have DJ Moore, and that is it, right? So I do believe the Panthers are in deep trouble. Cam Newton is not that guy. I love Cam Newton. Don't like his personality, but I love Cam Newton. But he is not that guy for Carolina. He is not that guy. As I do see, we have a $100 bomb from Markai. Oh my goodness. We have a $100 bomb. She says, Grassy Posse, go Pack, go. Happy holidays. Markai, thank you so much for the love. Oh my, if I could cry on command, I would cry right now, but I can't cry on command now. Markai, thank you so much for the love. That is, holy cow, $100 bomb from the Grassy Posse. Once again, they are making me a made man over the last, 27 hours now, y'all. Thank you so much, Markai. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. What I'm going to do after the show's over, I might put you in with Tom Gross and have you guys tie. I put a little slash between you guys' name, man. So the next show you'll see you and Tom Gross's name because you both put in $100. My goodness, thank you so much. The Streamlab donation bar by Markai, $100. That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy, and it's a good crazy. Falcons get a big win, 29-21. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate it so much. Falcons win 29-21. The Falcons now, and they don't have any offensive weapons besides Quentin Patterson. It's basically Matt Ryan with a bunch of C minus wide receivers, right? And that's it. And Kyle Pitts, who isn't playing very well. Zachary says everything about the Grossi Posse is amazing. Everything, you're right about that. Everything from their subscribers to Tom himself to his YouTube channel. It is all beautiful, man. And you guys are a family, and I envy what he has because I want that as well for my fan base, for my subscribers as well. I envy that, and that's what I'm striving for. So shout out to Markai. That was a beautiful gesture. Thank you so much for that. And you guys are forever in my debt. Forever. Here we go. So the Falcons get a big win. They go to 6-7, I believe, or they're 7. They're 6-7. 6-7. Falcons are. Next game, we got that one wrong, y'all. We chose the Panthers to win that game, and the Panthers did not show up. Seahawks taking on the Houston Texans, and look, I told you guys 2 weeks ago. I said if there was one team and one guy I can count on to win 5 games in a row and maybe sneak to the playoffs, it is Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. They win 33-13, beat the Texans. But my thing is, I feel like the last 2 games now, Russell has finally gotten his mojo back passing-wise. Tyler Lockett over 100 yards. Tyler is always super boom or super bust. And he was super boom in this game. The Seahawks win 33-13, dominating fashion. Now, it was kind of scary early because David Mills for the Texans, he looked damn good. If you saw his first half against Seattle, he was not missing. That guy was on it. So Seattle's defense has got to come up, and they showed up in that second half. But Russell Wilson, his ability to hit that deep ball still is the most beautiful deep ball in the entire NFL. And although DK Metcalf has not been going on, him and Tyler Lockett have had some great chemistry over the last 2 games now. And Seattle gets a win 33-13 after that loss to the Washington team. They won 2 games in a row, and I think Seattle could be that team. They may not, but if there's one team and one person to go undefeated for the next 5 weeks, it's Seattle and Russell Wilson. They win 33-13 over the Houston Texans, and Texans' season has now officially ended as well, thanks to Seattle. And we saw that the running game, Rashard Penny, over 100 yards rushing, and they needed that. They needed that because in order to give Russell some time, the running game has got to be viable. It's got to be able to intimidate you somewhat. Somewhat, not a lot, but somewhat, right? And Rashard Penny had that big run. I think it was 70 yards for a touchdown early in that game, and that set the tone for Seattle. So defense looked good in the second half. Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett connection is going crazy. It's good. Also, running game. That sets the check marks for success for the Seahawks. They win 33-13, and for some reason, even at 5-8, they are still in playoff contention, only 2 games out of the wild card spot. So, Seattle gets a big win. Texans are officially out of the playoffs. Officially. All right. If you're the Las Vegas Raiders and you're at home a few weeks ago, right, and I believe it was Sunday Night Football, and you play against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs pretty much kick your ass, right? Was it like 41-14, I believe? All right, in Las Vegas, and they pretty much put a Stone Cold Steve Austin stump a motorhole in you, right? The last thing I would do is go into Kansas City on Sunday and have a meeting. And this isn't like a class meeting where it's like 20 people. This isn't like a office meeting where it's like you and your coworkers, like 10 of us. No. A meeting in the NFL is at least 64 people, right? They had a huge meeting, right, in the middle of the Chiefs logo, which is sort of disrespecting, in my opinion. It's disrespect. Well, the Chiefs, they want the smoke. They say, you know what, guys? You want the smoke? We'll give you the smoke. And they gave it to them early and often. This game was ugly. The Raiders season, it is not done, but it's sort of finished, if you know what I mean. Chiefs get a big 48-9. I'm not lying. They won 41-14 first game, and now they won 48-9. I'm not the best at quick math, but it's a lot to a little. It's a lot to a little. I told you guys about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I said, Kansas City, when it's all said and done, because everyone said, oh, Kansas City, their offense isn't the same. Mark, I look in the description box under the video. Markai just got me. Tanya, I appreciate that. Markai just hooked me up. She dropped $100 bomb. $100 bomb in the Streamlabs donation area. Shout out to Markai. Shout out to the Grassi Posse for showing your boys some love. You guys are just the best, man. You guys are the best. And right now, my heart is pounding like crazy. But I know I got an audience to tend to. We got 18 people in the chat. Hit that like button, y'all. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to UST Nation. We have 696 subscribers and more now. So let's get it, you guys. But the Chiefs came in there. And what I like about the Chiefs now, they're finally starting to realize we have to be patient on offense. You see the numbers, right? Travis Kelce, 26 yards receiving. Tyreek Hill, he had like 5 or 6 catches. At one point, it was like 4 for 73. It might have been a little higher now. But now, the running game, they're taking their time. They're a little kiss, keeping it stupid simple. I've always said it. The Chiefs are now finally saying, you know what? We're going to abide by you guys' rule. And the defense, they have turned it on over the last 6 or 7 weeks now. This defense has been nasty. Tina says you are 1 away from 700 subscribers. Y'all, I didn't even have a setup for 700 subscribers. I just literally did 11 hours at work this morning, and then I came home and got things ready, and I didn't expect to have 700 subscribers, but you guys are just all that in a bag of flaming hot Cheeto chips, man. I'm telling y'all, you guys are just that. You guys are awesome, man. Thank y'all for the love and support, man. John Smith says, beat them by as many points as they had players on the Arrowhead. That is funny. That is funny. Yes, sir. I mean, going to the Raiders now, we know that Darren Waller is out. He's got a back issue. He's got just issues all over the place. Hunter Renfrow was the only option. Tina says 700, baby. So we are officially at 700 subscribers, you guys. Can I get a medium clap, not a slow clap, not a fast clap? So that's all I got, you guys. That's all I had. Thank you guys for 700 subscribers, y'all. My goodness, I don't know what to say, man. PJ, what? Huh? Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. Peter says, thank you guys so much for the love, man. Thank you for the love. Adam is in the building. Adam Olaf says the Chiefs defense really bounced back. Yo, the Chiefs defense looked horrendous the first, 6 weeks of the season? They were horrendous, giving up bombs to everybody. And now that defense has come in there and dominated. Markai says, love your passion. And Kitty goes meow as PJ goes woof. That's right. Kitty goes meow. Let's get it. I love that. He said, Adam, yeah, they did. They dominated big time, man. So we got slow claps, medium claps going on for the chat, man. That's all I can do right now. I was not prepared for 700. I'm going to be honest. I was not prepared for none of this over the last 2 days. So over the last 27 hours, whatever. Thank y'all. It's all of you guys, and you guys deserve everything. Every blessing coming your guys' way, you guys deserve it. Every blessing. Everyone. Every single blessing you get, you have well-earned, deserved it. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart as well. So, yeah, we're doing a slow clap. The medium-ish, slowish clap. So that's we're doing that clap. Diego, man. You're gonna say he's got competition now, y'all. But the Chiefs win 48-9. I mean, it was Hunter Renfrow and nobody else, man. Hunter Renfrow with what he had 13 catches, 130 something yards, a touchdown. It was it. That was it for the Raiders, man. I mean, that was it. That was tough. That's nothing they can do. And they are slowly but surely trending in the wrong direction. So Raiders, in my opinion, are pretty much out. Isaiah says, who are you taking? Pats D or Chiefs D? Patriots defense. Patriots defense. It's Bill Belichick. Patriots defense, because they've been consistent all year. The Chiefs have been doing this for half a year. The Patriots have been doing this all year. Even in their losses, their defense played up. The Patriots' offense was the reason why they lost those games early in the season. But now, their offense is playing a lot better game by game, and the Patriots' defense has always been good. So right now, I'm picking, Patriots defense. Our next game on the docket, we have the Cleveland Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The Browns get a run 24-22. By the way, we picked the Chiefs to win, and they won. And we picked the Browns to win too. But this was me thinking with Lamar Jackson as a quarterback. No, Lamar Jackson played, 2 series, and he was out for the rest of the game. Tyler Huntley had to come in and play quarterback. The University of Utah is where Tyler Huntley from. And am I seeing something right? We got another $20 bomb from Diego. Yes, sir. He says, for go Broncos. So Peyton is right out of it once again. We got Diego back in the business. Yo, Diego with a cash app for $20. He is now the leader once again. The cash app king is Diego. My goodness. Peyton, I love you, bro. Thank you for the love, man. But we got to get you out of here for a second, man. We're going to bring Diego back with a $20 bomb for the cash app. He is now our cash app leader for my career. It feels like Steph Curry hitting these threes. My goodness. So let's go ahead and put that back on there. My goodness. Thank y'all for the love. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. I saw it pop up on my screen, and I was like, okay. We're going to go $20 Diego, and we're also going to go with, he said, go Broncos. Go Broncos, R.I.P. R.I.P. DT. We'll do that. R.I.P. DT. So, R.I.P. DT, right? Let's get it, man. So, hold on. We got to bring it back. You guys are being petty in the best way. We got another $21 cash app now from Peyton. He says, take that, Diego. You guys are petty in the best way, man. You guys are petty in the best way. What is going on? We got a $21 cash app now. Yo, Jonathan Jett says, hi, PJ. PJ, it's your boy right there. Jonathan Jett in the building. We got a $21 cash app from Peyton Kresbach once again. I'm sorry if I am butchering your name. My goodness, so we got a brand new leader in the cash app again. So it's going to go back to Peyton once again. Oh, my gosh. I'm lost for words right now, you guys. I am lost for words. I am lost for words right now. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Diego, you had it for a second, man. You had it for a second. I think, Peyton, you're a little bit light blue, a little bit. A little light blue. Let's get you a little light blue right there. I acted like that last time. And you know what? While we're here, I'm going to get my girl Markai in there as well. Markai will be a part of this too. I'm putting you in right now, Markai. I'm going to put you in right now. So let's type in Markai as well. Let's get it, man. Because both of them hit $100. So I think it's only fair I put both names up. So we'll go with Markai. And let's see. If I can see Markai, can I see your... and you are... I can't tell. what your picture is, but I'm pretty sure it is a beautiful picture. My wife says, "Oh my God, babe, you just hit 700. Congrats, my love." Y'all, my wife is the reason why all this is possible. That's it. God and my wife. They're the two reasons why all this is possible. We just got a new subscriber from I Got Your Six. He is the newest member of Uneducated Sports Talk. I Got Your Six. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. What is good, man? He says, "I got your six." Markai, I gotta put you in now. I gotta put you in, Markai. We're gonna get you in right now. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, Markai. We're in the building. Markai, I'm gonna just put you as a random color. Let's see. We're gonna go more of the like a lightish purple. I like that, Markai. I like that. Here we go. And I'll make it bigger for you guys. I'll make it bigger. I make Tom Grassi a little smaller. I'm gonna put emphasis on Markai, and I'll change it. I'll change it next stream. I'll change it to make it a lot better, man. Here we go. Markai says, "So Chargers or Chiefs? I may send you some Chargers $10 socks, just like Grassi. Tom is getting the Herbert socks from Christmas from me." Yo, Chargers or Chiefs? I like the Chiefs. I'm like the Chiefs. I'm with Pat Mahomes. You know, I'm with my homie. You know, I'm with Mahomes. So you know, I like that. But you guys are just doing. You guys are awesome right now, man. Oh my goodness, we just got bombs at the bombs going on. So Peyton with the 21. We got Diego with the 20. You guys, good God, where am I at right now? And of course, Mark Howard with the $100 bomb as well. He says, "Go, Pack, go." That's right. I did say this. I'm a diehard Saints fan, but I've always been in love of two teams. I always like the Packers and the Steelers. I don't know why. The Packers and the Steelers seem to be my sister teams. You know what I'm saying? Like if the Saints are out the playoffs and the Packers and the Steelers are still in it, I'm going for one of those guys. So yeah. That's how I feel. Let's get it, man. So, Markai, she is just amazing. You are amazing, Markai. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. All right, let's talk about these Browns and these Ravens right fast. Browns win 24-22. Big victory for Cleveland. They had to get it to stay in playoff contention. Although right now they're still not in the playoffs, but they had to get this one. Lamar Jackson, he was out for the game early in this, and the Ravens could not find their offense until late. TJ says also, 20 likes, wow, you are booming. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. 20 likes. Keep the likes coming. I'm so used to not even having a goal for these type of videos that I just never had goals for it. I've always had it for the live streaming of games, but not for this. So I don't have a goal. Just keep hitting that like button, you guys. Keep hitting that like button. Browns win 24-22. Baker Mayfield in the offense, they struggle. Once again, even Nick Chubb struggled. Baker Mayfield struggled. Said, "Thank you, I'm a girl." Yeah, I saw that. I saw your name. I won't say your government name, but I did see your name. So I realized, okay, I got to start saying she. I saw you because, you know, you see M-A-R-K, and like, is it Mark? And AI is something different, or is it Markai for a girl? And I realized it is a girl, so I will start, and that's why I put you at purple. I figured it. I was like, all right, I got something for you. Purple fits you just fine. So if you don't like purple, let me know. I will change the color ASAP. I will change it for the next show. I'll change it. I promise you. But both teams' offenses were just horrible in this game, and I don't know how they scored 24 and 22 points, but they did somehow. But one, we had the defense with Myles Garrett. He was on Honey's ass all game, pretty much. Myles Garrett, a top 2, maybe 3 D tackle in the NFL, or DN, excuse me. He's a beast. So he put the pressure on him as well. And this team, the Browns, just had to get it. They had to get it. And they were up by 2 scores for the majority of the game. It seemed like a lot closer, but the Browns got it done. That's it. Ravens are now 2 games in a row struggling. And I do believe they take on the Packers next week. So they might be having a 3-game losing streak. The Ravens now dropped from the first overall seed, and now they're like number 3. But they're still in the division race, though. They're still ahead of the AFC North. And you don't know, we don't know where the division is going. Steelers, Bengals, Browns, Ravens. They're a bunch of, we don't know. But somebody had to win. The Browns got the victory, 24-22. They go to 7-6. Ravens dropped now, I believe, to 8-5. So just one game lead over the Browns in this division. So it's still in one division now. Jonathan Jett says, NHL Blues beat the Stars. Go Blues. Hey, shout out to the Blues, man. Yes, sir. Blues are having a really good season, as a matter of fact, man. So shout out to the Blues. Yes, sir. My boy, Mr. St. Louis himself. And PJ says hi. He says 4-1. Let's go. Let's go. Our next game, can we talk a little NFC East a little bit? The Dallas Cowboys, everyone's either favorite or hated team. In my opinion, hated team. I'm a Saints fan, and my whole entire family is full of Cowboy fans, so I'm a Cowboys hater. But we did get the Browns right, and we also got the Cowboys right as well. The Cowboys win 27-20, but not by their offense. Dak Prescott is hurting. He is struggling. That calf issue has not been fixed. Oh, Ezekiel Elliott struggling as well, right? Ezekiel Elliott is struggling. But we had Tony Pollard was out for this game. So Zeke had to go ahead and get some carries. But then they bring in Clement, the backup running back, who had about 13 carries because Zeke right now with the knee issue can't do anything. But their defense, that Dallas Cowboys defense, they're finally healthy for the first time all year. Micah Parsons will win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he might even be in the conversation for Defensive MVP. Defensive Player of the Year. He might be in the conversation for that as well. I think he is in the conversation, especially the Cowboys can find a way to have a great record, and he continues to just be a beast. As Isaiah says, NFC least. You're right. I feel the same way. The NFC least, man. The Cowboys beat Washington football team. Taylor Heineke had a tough game, and people are saying, is he or is he not the franchise? And I'm saying not, because he can have a really good game. But in that really good game, he will make about 3 or 4 really bad plays for Washington. He is that type of quarterback. If he goes big, he goes huge. I mean, he can be spectacular. He dives for the end zone. His beautiful dive motions to the pylons are beautiful to watch. But in the middle of a game, and we don't see, if you're not a Washington football team fan, you don't watch the whole entire game. Unless you're in like red zone like me and I get to watch bits and pieces of the games. He makes a lot of terrible, or as Charles Barkley say, real terrible passes in little games. And of course, Trayvon Diggs and company, they were eating it up. But Michael Parsons, and shame on the Falcons. The Falcons could have had Michael Parsons on their squad, and they passed him up and went for Kyle Pitts. But that's neither here nor there. Michael Parsons, the Dallas Cowboys, and he ate up Washington with 2 more sacks for this game, and they put the pressure on them. But funny, Washington had a chance to win this game. It tells you about Dallas's offense, because we saw that Dak Prescott threw a pick 6 late in that game when they had control up by 2 scores. Threw a pick 6, they went 3-0 the next possession, and then the Washington team had a chance to tie the game up. But thanks to that Dallas defense, they could not. Dallas wins this. It's a big game because you're on the road as well. And John Smith says, I really wanted Washington to pull that win. Me too. I did, but I did say the Cowboys will win this game. They win 27-20, thanks and by to a large part to their defense. Their defense is finally getting healthy. And that is bad news for the NFL, but their offense is shrinking, which is good news for the NFL. So now, all of a sudden, when Dak was at his peak and he was banging heads, and it was CeeDee Lamb, and it was Amari Cooper, and it was the tight ends acting the food, and Zeke was healthy. The defense was bad. Now it's been a complete 180. Now the offense is struggling while the defense is coming up, which might be even better for them. I said this, defenses win championships. Cowboys have a defensive type of championship squad on defense. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of defense, boy, did we get this right big time. The Titans, 20-0 over now the helpless Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're just about a month. PJ, what time you got right here? You got time? What time? Look at the watch. It is time for Urban Meyer to finally get fired, you guys. Urban Meyer is gone. After this season, he will do these last 4 games, and he is out. Urban Meyer has been a straight travesty to the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was only hired because of his name and what he represented, which is the Florida Gators. That's it. Urban Meyer cannot be a part of. FBC, Kelsey Parks says, congrats on 700 subscribers, Playboy. Was that Kelsey Parks. I'm sorry. It's late. Kelsey Parks says, congrats on 700 subscribers, Playboy. Kelsey, thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Marcos says, it's Laguna Beach. I like dragons. All right, I feel you on that. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just not reading this. My bad. But yeah, the Jaguars and Urban Meyer gotta go. They got completely head busted by the Titans defense, and the Titans offense ain't did nothing. But it was so sad because the big homie Titans defense just smashed my boy Trevor Lawrence. I feel bad for Trevor Lawrence because honestly, he's in a bad situation. He is in a bad situation, like a horrible situation. I feel bad for him because this Jaguars offense isn't doing him any due diligence. Urban Meyer and that staff isn't doing him any due diligence. He had not one, not two, not three, but 4 turnovers in this game, and Myers has been more of a distraction for the Jaguars than a help for the Jaguars. So I'll not be surprised if he is gone, like literally week 18 at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. He is gone, right? Titans defense came in and they played snuff, and the Titans now, Julio Jones came back. He didn't really have a big impact, but he came back. That's a good thing. He's there. Julio, you'll see A.J. Brown for week 16, I believe, and then maybe Derrick Henry comes back week 18. And now your squad is back, and the Titans can somehow still win the division, stay ahead of the Colts. This Titans squad could be dangerous going into the playoffs if Derrick Henry is back 100%. If Julio Jones is back 100%. If A.J. Brown is back 100%. And that's a lot of ifs because these guys, especially A.J. Brown and Julio, they're made of glass. Now, Derrick Henry, that's his first real injury, so he's not really made of glass, right? Things happen, right? But the Titans did what they had to do. They beat the Jaguars 20-0. Jonathan says, PJ goes whoop. PJ does go whoop. Yes, she does. Titans win 20-0. They stay ahead of the AFC South Division over the Colts. Jaguars are just bottom dwellers. They're out of the playoffs as well. So, good riddance. I hope Urban Meyer is kicked to the can as soon as week 18 is finished, right? Their part of week 18, not the entire week. Their part of week 18 is done. Zachary says, begun the donation wars app. Yes, they have. In his Yoda talk. Next game on the docket, y'all, we have the New York Football Giants taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. That's my own supposed to say. Chargers. That's a horrible Schwarzenegger impersonation. My voice is like gone, whatever. But the Chargers get a big victory. We got a little right as well. They win 37-21, and I felt like the Giants were coming with a little bit of a better defensive game plan. But shout out to Justin Herbert. He went through a midlife crisis in the season. He did. Like he went through like a midlife crisis for about a 3 or 4 week period. He is back now. And it was nice to see them play like this without Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was gone, but we saw big-time players make big-time plays like Palmer and Guyton. Where are those guys coming from? Obviously, we know about Mike Williams. We know about Austin Eckler as well. We know about the running game. But him getting Guyton involved, getting Palmer involved, that's scary. Because that's only chemistry getting better and better, man. John Clement says, Giants and Lions let me down. Well, John, I hope you, anything is possible. But boy, that was that was a lot. That's a lot. But the Chargers win 37-21. Shout out to Justin Herbert finding guys like Guyton, finding guys like Palmer. Like, if he can get that together with those guys, just imagine when Keenan Allen does come back and the confidence those other guys will have because they got a lot more reps with Justin Herbert. The Giants, look, it is what it is. There was no Daniel Jones. He was out, and they played with Mike Brennan, and Saquon was the Giants are a mess on offense. They're a mess. They're a mess on offense. They are, and they've been a mess. And Judge, he might have about another year left with this team. Outside of that, they're done too. They might go away with Judge. If I'm the Giants, I gotta go some more offensive minded, right? Because the Giants right now are very atrocious on offense. Like, I gotta go someone very much more offensive minded than Judge. Chargers win this one fairly easily, 37-21. Austin Eckler did get hurt in this game with ankle injury, but reports say he will be back for Thursday against the Chiefs. So Chiefs cannot just expect Austin to not be there because they said it's a very minor ankle injury, but he was out for the rest of the game because it was a blowout. So that's why he didn't play the rest of the game. So Chargers beat the Giants 37-21, and they remain deep in that playoff spot. They're, I think, they're number 6 in the playoffs right fast. I think Giants are still in contention, but they're pretty much out as well. Giants with another loss, they will be out of the playoff spot. So it should be coming probably next week, right? Broncos taking on the Detroit Lions. Now, R.I.P. to Demaryius Thomas. R.I.P. to Demaryius Thomas. And what a beautiful send-off the Broncos gave Demaryius Thomas. He unfortunately passed away a couple days ago. I don't know if it was by seizure or what, but I'm pretty sure it was something in that realm. But he passed away, and he was near dear to all Broncos fans and the Broncos organization. From the likes of Peyton Manning to the likes of Emmanuel Sanders, all former Broncos players who were with him, Tim Tebow, they all loved and respected this man. And the Broncos, they send him off with a beautiful farewell, right? And it doesn't hurt that you're playing the Lions either. It doesn't hurt that the Lions are in your backyard, right? It doesn't hurt about that. But the Giants, Giants, I'm going to say the Lions. The Broncos got it done. 38-10. Dominating fashion. And here's why. One, Melvin Gordon is back, and he looked damn good. Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams, these guys, this dynamic duo, this 1-2 punch, nasty. If the Broncos can find some sort of slither of hope of getting to the playoffs, would you really want to play them? They have a decent defense. They play better on the road, it feels like. Better on the road, in my opinion. And they have a great running game. One, your running game and your defense. You can always bring those two into any game. So right there, Broncos are winning. Teddy Bridgewater doesn't make mistakes. So he is kind of like the perfect blend for this unperfect team, right? Melvin Gordon and Williams, if they can get going, and that's if, but if they get going and they get the Lions, they will be dangerous for anybody in the playoffs. Anybody, if they get there. I love what I saw from Denver in this game. I loved it. They came out there and they dominated from start to finish. The Lions had their fair share of moments with the running game, but the Lions are also out of freaking 20 guys because of COVID. They weren't going to win this game anyways because, one, momentum and the depth of DT pretty much had them on another level, in my opinion. So, but the Broncos were just a better team than the Lions. They win 38-10 in big-time fashion, right? So shout out to the Broncos and that entire organization. Marcus says, you are fabulous. I love to see it. I love to your lovely wife and children. Wish I could help out more. I'll be in touch with you all on Instagram. I'm not a big-time social media guy, but my wife, she's like banging me over the head to get on Instagram. I have Instagram, Uneducated Sports Talk. I gotta get on it because I know that's where it's at, but I'm just not that guy. I've never been that guy. I'm like, can I just do YouTube and just not do nothing else? I'm a Facebook guy. But no, I will be on Instagram hard pretty soon. I just been working crazy hours at work. I work in 6/10s. I've been working there for like 7 weeks in a row now. and I'm drained, and I finally get time off because of Christmas vacation, New Year's, and the start of the year, I will stop doing 610s, and I can concentrate more on my social media as well. So, Markai, thank you so much, beautiful. You just been so kind. Thank you for the donation to the Streamlabs. That was amazing. And like I said, many blessings coming your way and all of you guys' way. Many blessings coming all you guys' way. Thank y'all so much for the love. Markai, I will keep in touch for sure. Diego says, you need to get on the socials. I do, man. I do. Isaiah says, do you think Dan Campbell sits around next season? Yes, he does. You got to give Dan Campbell a fair shake. You traded Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff, right? You traded for Jared Goff and 4 first-round picks. So you're going to use those picks. This isn't Dan Campbell's team. He came into a bad team. The reason why they're going to stick around, the Lions have had the worst luck all year. They have lost crucial games by game-winning field goals to like 4 teams. So they had opportunities. This team could easily be 5-10 or 5-9 right now. Easily 5-9, right? Could easily be 5-9. So Dan Campbell isn't going nowhere. He's going to be the Lions head coach next season as well. I like Dan Campbell. His team just sucks. And when your team sucks, there's nothing you can do about it. No head coach. Bill Belichick could not get this team to go 10-5 or 10-6 for a season. Bill Walsh could not take this team and make them 12-4 and Super Bowl contenders. No. You are what your record is. They're 1-11-1. Yeah, that means you suck, right? You don't have the squad. Dan Campbell will have another fair share next year to get his team kind of in place, right? Diego says, should the Broncos keep or let go of their offensive coordinator? Oh man, that's tough, but you got to keep him. Keep him right now. Keep him for 1 more year. Keep him because you are what your personnel is. Their personnel is they're young. They're a young offensive squad when it comes down to the receivers. Very young, right? And that takes time to get your route running in place. It takes time to get in place. I don't want to have my young rookie receivers have to go through another offensive coordinator. And mind you, Teddy Bridgewater is a gap quarterback. He is not your future. He is someone that's going to be the baton guy. He will hand the baton to somebody. It's obviously not Drew Lock because they do not like Drew Lock at all. So Drew Lock is not the quarterback in the future. He is like, I saw Teddy Bridgewater damn near break his ankle. Drew Lock comes with 2 possessions, 2 series, and they bring back Teddy Bridgewater. Like, yeah, go back. We don't like Drew Lock at all. So yeah, Drew Lock is not the guy. And all of Denver knows that. So Teddy Bridgewater is the baton guy. So you keep your offensive coordinator because you want your guys, your young guys, to be familiar with the play calls for next year. Zachary says Dan Campbell has arguably the worst roster in the league, and they lost some of the few great players to injury. The fact they've been competitive in some of the games is amazing. Exactly. They've been competitive, which is an extension to your head coach, right? They've been competitive, right? You're not going to win games because you just suck, but you be competitive because your head coach puts that passion in you. So Lions, hey, they did got their ass kicked, but momentum was on Denver's side. The passing of Demaryius Thomas, the energy of the crowd, you were not going to win that game if you're in Detroit at all. Our 2 best games come back-to-back, but first we'll start off with the 49ers beating the Bengals. We got that one right as well. I feel like the 49ers will win by 2 or 3 points, and they did that in overtime, although the Bengals had their chances. Started off slow. The 49ers, my goodness, that dude got brain fart. The freaking tight end. What the freaking tight end name for the 40? George Kittle. Thank you. George Kittle. That dude is a game freaking changer. And he had been out for so long, you forgot how dominant he could be in the pass game, in the run blocking game. He is a dominant specimen. Mind you, they played this game without Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell was out, right? And he was out. So, No. Inject_chicken with the $100 bomb. He says, yo, I didn't realize you're a Saints fan. Much love, man. Who that? Yo, who that to you as well? Who that? Said he wife wanted me to cry during the wedding. She was like, "Why are you not crying?" I was like, "I can't cry happy tears. I'm not that guy. I can fake it to make it, but I can't." But inject_chicken. Thank you so much. I am a diehard Saints fan since 1999. I was there with Tom Abel. I was there with them. Ricky Williams getting picked up for the whole entire draft. I was like, yeah, I was there for all that, man. And diehard since 1999, bro. And thank you so much, Inject, with the $100 bomb. Who that nation stand up? For that, I gotta put the Florida Leagues in the chat right there. I gotta put the Florida Leagues in the chat, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta put the Florida Leagues in the chat, man. It's my boy Inject, man. So here we go. Hashtag Inject. And oh Lord, my hands I'm slipping right now, y'all. Hashtag. There we go. Inject. And I'm going with the Florida Leagues, baby. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Thanks for the love. Another $100 bomb from Inject_chicken, my fellow Who Dat Nation. That's right. Hey, we are some Who Dat Nations. PJ says, welcome to the family. He's probably been in the family maybe longer than us, so we don't know how old he is. But, hey, it's good to see a fellow Who Dat Nation in the chat, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for the love. Oh, my God, I appreciate it. Jonathan Jansen said the Cat team's winners this week, 0-5. PJ just chuckled because she can't stand cats. She can't stand cats. Although she does like kitty goes meow. She would like to meet that person. But still, let's get it, man. With the big $100 bomb from Inject_chicken, man. Inject, you are the man. Thank you for the love. Who Dat Nation, stand up. Stand up and get crunk. Stand up and get crunk. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm done. That's a little bit New Orleans style. Y'all know about that. It's a stand to get crunk. Anyways, all right. I'm back to my regular self. We were talking the 49ers and the Bengals, man. All right, here we go. NJ, much love to you, man. God bless you, bro. Thank God bless you for all that, man. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to me, man, and to this channel. Appreciate that. Bengals. I lost my train of thought for a second. Okay, here we go. George Kittle was the difference. And this guy, when I say he is on, he is on. Literally, we were having a conversation just 2 years ago. Who was the best tight end? Travis Kelce or George Kittle? And I was like 1A, 1B. Because, George Kittle is a freaking beast. And he showed it in this game once again. When things got tough and tight, Jimmy G, who freaking sucks as a quarterback, but when he can find George Kittle, he throws it there. And George Kittle had a big time game. And he was pretty much the difference in this game. It felt like both teams had their chances. 49ers had a big lead. The Bengals, for some reason, they try and find ways to come back. The Bengals came back. There's Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and company. And that team, I don't know what to think about the AFC. When you think you know an AFC team, you don't know. I cannot pinpoint a single team and say, yeah, outside the Patriots. The Patriots may be the only team where I have somewhat confidence that they will continue to be on their trend. Everybody else, I have no idea any given Sunday with these AFC teams. The Bengals come in there and had a chance to win the game. They don't win it. They go into overtime, and they score a field goal. So they're up 23-20. The 49ers come marching in. There goes the Who Dat Nation reference. The 49ers come in there, and they go straight touchdown. And we have a subscriber. We have another bomb from Inject with the $50 bomb. I gotta put you in here now. I got Tom Grassi, Markai, and Inject all with $100. Oh my God. Kitty is super likable as well. I go with Kelsey. Kittle is super likable as well. I go with Kelsey, but Kittle is good and class act. Yo, Inject, my dude. Thank you so much for the bombs, bro. Another $50 bomb from Inject. I gotta slide you in now, bro. But before I slide you in, can you go over 100? Because I gotta slide you guys in. That'd be tough. Oh, man, thank you so much, bro. Thank y'all so much for the love, Inject, man. Thank you for the love, bro. That was big, man. Big time love right there, man. Wow. thought it's gone. But the 49ers go down there, they score a touchdown thanks to Brandon Ayuk for the game. Jonathan says 50 for the PJ. PJ's getting about 25 out of that. 30? This ain't 60-40. You get some new clothes, all right? You get some clothes, we'll talk about it. It's not 60-40. No, it's 50-50. We do 50-50 right down the split. 50-50, you can't. 60, okay, 55-45. 52-48. All right, 55-45. All right. She just talking to 55-45. She'll get 55. Whatever, man. She's getting 55% of all. Let's get it, man. So the 49ers get a big win. They remain in the playoffs with a 7-6 record now. They're the number 6 seed in the NFC. At the Bengals, they had a chance. If the Bengals would have won this, they would have leapfrogged the Ravens into first place in the AFC North, but they did not. They lose this game, so it all kind of stayed the same. We don't know what's going on because on a day-by-day, game-by-game basis in the AFC North, we don't understand none of these teams. And that's the AFC in general, right? The Chiefs and the Patriots might be the only two teams I have supreme confidence in. That's it. It feels like Tom Brady never left, right? Never left. The Patriots are right back. It took them 1 year, and they're right back into the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. All right. So, 49ers get a huge win over the Bengals in overtime. Bengals got to be kicking themselves because they had a chance to win this game, and they could have leapfrogged them from basically the doormat of the playoffs, the 8th, 9th seed, into the number 3 seed. It's funny because in the AFC, I've never seen a league or a year where you lose one game or you win one game and you can go up 6 spots, right? You win one game deep into week 14 and you can move from 9-3 or from 9-2. That is crazy. It tells me how good this season has been. The parity from all these teams are so close. It's so good. It's so good. So the Bengals would have lost. 49ers with a big win. They stayed in the 6th seed. 49ers are that team. They play decent defense, and their offense is decent as well. And wait till Elijah Mitchell come back because Wilson and the other running back for what's his name? Starts with an M. I forgot. But they're not good. They're not Elijah Mitchell. They're not Mitchell. Mitchell should be back next week, and he's ready to rock and roll. All right. So the game of the week. We had the Niners win. We lost this game. We said the Bills would shock the Buccaneers. And I was so close, and we were 2 yards close, you guys. We was a Josh Allen big-ass foot away from an upset victory, the Bills over the Bucs. That was my upset of the week, although, record-wise, it didn't feel like it, but I felt like that was my upset of the week. I called it, and I was close. But you don't get participation trophies. They don't give those out at all, right? So they give out just, hey, you win or you lost. And we lost, right? Bills lost. Buccaneers were in control of this game throughout pretty much in that first half. They were up 24-3 at halftime. Tom Brady was just killing the Bills. It was him to Chris Godwin, him to Rob Gronkowski. It was him to all the receivers. They were having a great time. Broadcast says, where can I send you some love for the background problems? It won't be all of Packer stuff. Oh my goodness. If you want to, I'll put my, here's my email. I can put my email in there for you. Phoenix Omega. Don't ask why. Well, you can actually want to. Phoenix Omega era. All right. I'm sending my email, so you can hit me on email so I can let you know. And it is PhoenixOmegaEra@gmail.com. I'm putting at Gmail. So that is my name is Carlos Clayton. Obviously I said it, but yeah, Phoenix Omega Era is my email and at gmail.com, and you can hit me up on that and we can talk whatever you want to talk. Yeah, I would love all that. I can let you know where to send it and everything. I would love whatever you want to donate. I learned this a long time ago when I was younger, say like early 20s. I'm 33 years old. My early 20s, a teenager, every time someone offered me something like you're offering me, I would say no, thank you. I would say no. Well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And then my mom, she told me, Like, when people offer you things, when people offer you whatever, uh, when they offer you that kind of stuff, like, take it, take it, because you're blocking their blessings. And I learned to never block anyone's blessings because they're trying to bless you, and if you don't allow them to bless you, their blessings might be blocked. That's how I feel. So I'm taking everything. I don't have a PO box. I got an address, but yeah, hit me on the email, and I can let you know my address, and you can send whatever you want to. I'll let you know everything. That's Markai. Thank you so much. I mean, you guys have been amazing. Thank you guys. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. I promise you. We're almost done. Let's go. We're almost done, you guys. So we're going with the Bills. We're down 24-3, but then it all changed in the second half. It's almost like the Bills defense realized, hey, we're actually an NFL defense, right? Your wife preferably love her. Yes, ma'am. She's awesome, man. I've been with my wife now for 11 years. 11 years. If you guys see my USD subscriber box, it says 91 days to go. That 91 days is March 17th, 2022. That is not our anniversary date, but that is the date I actually started dating my wife, was March 17th of 2011. March 17th, 2011 is the day I started dating my wife, and then we got married December 6th, 2013. Yeah. John says you deserve to be blessed, man. Yes, sir. Hey, we all deserve to be blessed. So I've always said this. I'm done from stopping people's blessings. I'm not gonna do it anymore. So over the last decade, I've always been like, yes, if you want to send something, you want to do something good for me, yes, I will. Go ahead, do that. So I feel that way. So no, thank y'all so much, man. And hit me up on my email, Markai, and we can go ahead and we can talk. Yes, ma'am, all day. Here we go. All right. So the Bills came back in the second half. Obviously, did some damage, right? Josh Allen, who's had a foot injury now, but they're saying he's going to be okay to go for his next game, and he gutted it out. We saw that Emmanuel Sanders also out for the game with an injury, so he had not a lot of help. One, the Buccaneers have the best run-stopping defense in the league, so you know that the Bills, who don't run the ball with the running backs at all, with Darius Singletary and Zach Moss, was out of the game. He didn't play, so you knew that they ran a lot with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, almost 100 yards rushing in that game. So he was Mr. Passer, Mr. Runner. He did it all for the Bills. And they came back and made it a ball game. And a matter of fact, they had the last possession. They were down by 3. And they had a chance to take the lead. And then Josh Allen barely went out of bounds when he stretched out for the pylon. He got in, but he was out of bounds about 2 yards short. They couldn't get in. They settled for the field goal to tie at 27. And you know how the rest goes. The Bills got the ball, started off. They went 3 and out, maybe. I don't know how it went. And then Tom Brady, it just takes one. Tom Brady threw a 58-yard touchdown to somebody I do not know. That was his first catch of the game, his second catch of the year. 58-yard touchdown bomb, and that's how the game ended. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are now still first place. They couldn't clinch a playoff spot because my Who Dat Nation say we won. So we blocked a lot of guys' blessings. We blocked Tampa Bay from going into the playoffs. And we also blocked the Green Bay Packers from clinching a playoff spot. Although that won't matter for both teams, they still will be in the playoffs. But the Saints were blocking all type of blessings, early Christmas presents with coal. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Green Bay Packers, Sunday Night Football, with a dominating, towards the end, 45-30. Now you're saying, the Bears, oh my God, they scored 30 points. Dude, they scored 27 points at halftime. Right? The Bears scored 20. This has got to be the first time, and I don't know, we're talking maybe a decade, the Bears have scored that many points in one half, right? The first half. They were up 27-21. So I was saying this on our stream. We streamed this game, and I was telling everyone how the Bears played out of their freaking minds on offense and were only up by 6 points at halftime. They scored, the Bears only averaged 16 points a game. They scored 27 in the first half and were only up by 6. I was saying, I said, Green Bay's in great shape. They're like, these dudes can't keep this pace up. They cannot. We're the freaking Green Bay Packers, right? They can't keep this pace up. So yeah, we're like, yo, we knew eventually the Bears would come down to earth and the Packers would come back to themselves. And they scored 21 points in the first half, so they're on pace to score 42 regardless. But Green Bay could not be stopped in that second half. Justin Fields and that Green Bay's D-line. I said this. Green Bay is the team I trust. I trust Green Bay. And I said this. Ever since they lost 13-7 against the Chiefs, I said that was the best freaking loss you can ever ask for if you're Green Bay. You had Jordan Love, and you were facing against the most potent offense in the last 3 years, the Kansas City Chiefs, and you lost 13-7. And I was like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a Packers fan. I'm ecstatic about this. I am ecstatic. The Packers are gonna be fine. If their defense keep them in games, yeah, they'll be good. Hey, John Smith says, man, I wish the Bills would have played the whole game in the second half. I do too. As a Saints fan, I was praying for the football NFC South gods to take over and have the Bills win. It didn't happen though. Mark said, that's awesome. Mine's the 20th, December 8th. Oh, hey, congratulations. I know you guys had a blast. I just celebrated mine, like I said, a couple weeks ago, and we had a blast. We had so much fun, Markai. Thank you for the love. Ben Simmons says, let's go Green Bay Packers. Let's go to the Super Bowl this season. Hey, you guys are definitely one of my favorites. Cheesehead from Tennessee, Aaron Rodgers will not be denied his Super Bowl or bust. You guys, it is literally Super Bowl or it don't matter. I'm leaving regardless, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I'm definitely, you guys have a squad. Him and Devontae Adams, the best 1-2 punch in the NFL, quarterback, wide receiver wise. Adams is the best wide receiver in the NFL, has the best hands in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers is connecting, and now they're finding flow. Did you see Aaron Lazard? Lazard had a big game for the Packers as well, and that was the biggest takeaway I got out of this. I felt like they found a way to get Lazard involved. And, it was either him or Scanlon was involved, and Lazard was the man. Lazard got himself involved, right? Shout out to Aaron Lazard. I mean, I'm saying Aaron Lazard. It's not Aaron Lazard. It's something Lazard. But Lazard did well, though. He had a great game. But Packers fans, I know you guys are ecstatic about this win because, I mean, 27-21 at halftime, I was like, yeah, Packers, they're just fine. Bears can't keep this pace up, and they showed they could not. Only mustering 3 points in the second half. Packers win 45-30. Thanks to, let's see, Aaron Jones had a big game. A.J. Dillon, I did say this. I said this about 5 weeks ago. I said Dillon is going to be a matchup nightmare the colder it gets. In the playoff, December and January, A.J. Dillon will be a big factor for the Packers. And he showed it on that last drive, that last touchdown for the Packers, where they just ran with A.J. Dillon and those big tree trunks he's got his legs. He is the X factor, in my opinion, for the playoffs, right? Now, you know, if you face a tough Buccaneers team, you can run with Dillon if it's in Green Bay. If it's cold, you can run with Dillon. Dillon's that guy now. He is that man. So I like the fact that they're thinking more. Matt LaFleur is thinking, hey, let's go with the run game. And then we also have arguably the best quarterback in the league in Aaron Rodgers. We can make things happen. The best receiver in the league as well. Their defense, Packers defense, that first half, obviously, it wasn't a good first half for the defense, but and special teams as well. But that second half, it showed the Packers, they're just fine. And right now, because we haven't talked about the last game yet, they're awaiting the Cardinals and the Rams, right? Green Bay Packers won, and they're waiting for the Cardinals and Rams game. Here we go, our Monday night game. Oh, by the way, we got that game right as well. And the Bears Like they're not out of the playoffs yet, but they're pretty much done. So Chicago Bear fans are, I'm sorry for you guys, but Aaron Rodgers is still part owner of Chicago. He is part owner. He said Johnson's one like away from 30. Y'all, I haven't even been mentioning the like buttons, man, but smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Vince says, hey, man, I'm going to bed. I have stuff to do early tomorrow morning. I'll see you for the next stream, whatever it is. Yo, it's tomorrow, but it's going to be 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We're doing our Week 15 picks and predictions. So you guys chime in with your picks and predictions for tomorrow when we do our show. So I'll be on at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So, Ben, 7, have a blessed night, man. Good night, bro. Get some good sleep, man. Get some good sleep. All right. Rams came in here and we got this one wrong, you guys. We got this one wrong. We got it wrong. We got it wrong, man. So just be real. We got it wrong. And how did we get it wrong? We said the Cardinals win this game. We said they win 28-21. And I felt super confident when the Rams came in. Everybody on COVID. Everybody's got COVID. I mean, Henderson's got COVID. Higby's got COVID. Taylor Ramsey's got COVID. I was like, yeah, that's Cardinals all day. The Rams, for the first time this year, showed some mental toughness. They showed toughness mentally. This team, physically, offense, defense, they got it all, right? Mentally, they don't have it all, in my opinion. Mentally, it's going to be the problem. Now, they didn't win on the road, although it was a turf game. I don't like this team on grass or on natural turf. I don't like this team on an outside stadium in the playoffs. So the Rams want to have success. They better have win the division. They better win the NFC West. It won't help next week because the Cardinals take on the Lions. The Cardinals might win that game 45-0 against Detroit. They might just. But in this game, Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford, that combination. We talk about Aaron Rodgers and Adams being the best 1-2 punch. Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp might be the second best 1-2 punch. That is a nasty combination. And once again, when things don't prevail, so it's Cooper Kupp. But Sony Michel had a great game for the Rams. They had a great running game. They had a great running attack. They played things to the core. The defense came up big too. Cardinals were in this game, but just some uncharacteristic throws by Kyler and some great defensive pressure by that front four of the Rams. They got picks from the goal line and a pick early, I believe, in that, was it the second half or whatever. It got the Rams back-to-back scores, right? So their defense being opportunistic. Now, mind you, there was no Jalen Ramsey, but Williams, for the most part, did a great job of guarding Hopkins one-on-one. He did an excellent job, in my opinion. So shout out to the Rams secondary, because this game could have got ugly. AJ Green did get it. He got involved. AJ Green, but you don't mind that. You don't want everybody getting involved. You don't want AJ Green, Christian Kirk, and Hopkins, and Ertz. You don't want that. If you stop Hopkins and you let 1 or 2 bombs happen to Christian Kirk, you're fine. You're fine. It's just those 3rd and 4s that are converted to first down of Hopkins. Those are the ones that eat your soul, right? Those are the ones that hurt you when it's 3rd and long. Those plays hurt you, right? The Rams did a good job of not going for the hurtful plays, right? Only way Kyler got things done was going downfield. But he couldn't just have a great 12, 13 play drive where you're just like, intermediate route, all right? Intermediate route, okay? Intermediate route. No. They stopped that. And they made Kyler Murray throw when he didn't want to throw or run when he didn't want to run, right? So shout out to the Rams. They got a big 30-23 victory. Cardinals are still first place in the NFC West. But with that loss, the Packers have the obvious tiebreaker. They're the number 1 overall seed now. Green Bay is the number 1 overall seed because they beat the Cardinals earlier, and they have a better NFC conference record than the Buccaneers. That's why Green Bay is number 1, and the Bucs are number 2, and we have Arizona number 3 now. And that is how the cookie crumbles out. Hey, look at it. Week 14 record went 10-4, a great week. One of our best ones of the season. Happy about that. Our overall record now is finally starting to get better again. It was looking very ugly about 3 weeks ago. But we're at 120, 87, and 1. Y'all, before we leave, if you haven't, hit that like button for your boy. support. This stream went on about 45 minutes longer than I imagined, but you guys make that happen. And I had to get the gab, so I would talk all day if I have to, y'all. Straight up. Even with the little raspy voice that I have right now, I would talk all day. But we're just done now. If you're new to the stream, hit that like button. If you love what you're hearing or what you're seeing, subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Appreciate that. You selfish, right? I'm getting there. She says if you want to donate to the channel, once again, the donations, she said, tell them about the donations. Anyway, the Cash App is $Uneducated Sports Talk. It's a Cash App. Our Cash App leader now is $21 from Peyton Kresbach. He is the Cash App leader once again. The our Cash App is $Uneducated Sports Talk. And our Streamlabs donation leader is now a three-way tie between Tom Grassi, Mark Hyde, and now the big homie, my big homie, Inject_Chicken. I'm gonna call him Inject. Who that nation in the building? We have a three-way tie, you guys, for the Streamlabs donation, y'all. What a great night. Diego says good night, all. Thank you all for the love and support. I'll be back on here tomorrow for our Week 15 picks and predictions of the NFL season at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, right? So if you guys ready for that, hit me up, man. And it's been a beautiful stream. I appreciate it, man. That being said, for the lovely PJ, my name is Carlos Clayton, and this has been another episode of Uneducated Sports Talk Week 14 recap of the NFL season. As always, sports fans, you guys know what time it is. It's Uneducated Sports Talk, man. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. We are out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Let's roll, y'all.